Hello everyone. Hope you are well and living happily. If in case you are not, then today we are going to tell you the places where you can make a move for free or get paid good money from authorities. All you have to do is just make your living there for a period of time. So, without wasting any time, let's start the video. Oh, forgetting one thing, which is most important one, if you are new here, please like, share and don't forget to hit the subscribe button please.
At number 10 is Olly, Italy. If you are sick from cold, rainy and bad weather and are looking to move to some place where sunny days are guaranteed all year around, this is right place for you. Located in the heart of Sardinia, with a population of about 1,500, picturesque Olly is suffering from the same fate as many Irish rural villages, depopulation. But, in an effort to staunch the flow of residents moving closer to jobs in cities and towns across the country, it launched a scheme in 2018 to attract new blood to the village. Casa €1, or Houses for €1 is a scheme aimed at luring new residents, which allows them to buy a house for the princely sum of just €1. There is a catch, of course: the owners will have to foot the cost of renovation. It has been estimated that it would cost at least €25,000 to renovate a typical property, and you're required to do this within 3 years of your move. Unsurprisingly, the village's scheme has attracted a lot of interest. According to Magaragia, a law firm that advises people on how to buy, sell, and manage properties in Italy, Olly received 5,000 requests for its first 100 properties, while recent reports suggest that so far several dozen houses have already been sold for refurbishment. But if you can't find an available property in Olly, don't despair. The Casa €1 scheme is also in operation in other parts of Italy, including Sambuca in Sicily, and Zungoli, near the Amalfi Coast. You can find more information on what's available here, www.1eurohouses.com.
Number 9 is also place in same country. Candela, Italy. Also in Italy is Candela, a small town in Puglia, located in the heel of the country, and a short drive from the region's beaches. Since launching its incentive scheme to attract new residents back in 2017, it has welcomed 12 new inhabitants of all ages, nationalities and professions. The town, which was known as Napoliki or Little Naples because it was so busy, now has a population of just 2,700, and so decided to offer incentives to attract new life. It offers cash on a sliding scale to people willing to move there, ranging from more than €2,000 for families of 4 or 5 people, €1,200 for couples, and €800 for singles, as well as tax credits on expenses such as waste charges. To qualify, you must live in the village, rent a property there, and have a salary of at least €7,500 a year. You can expect to pay less than €400 a month in rent for a 4-room property in the region.
At number 8 is Antikythera, Greece. Located on the edge of the Aegean Sea, between Crete and the Peloponnese, this idyllic Greek island could become your home. At just 20 square kilometers, think Inishmore, which is 31 square kilometers, this island is home to about 24 people today, but is desperately looking for new inhabitants. It has launched a repopulation campaign to find new people, ideally families, to come and live there. While priority will be given to Greeks, it is also open to foreigners, and offers a monthly check of €500 for the first 3 years of residence, to those chosen for the scheme. In addition, the chosen few will also be offered a house, as well as some land, to start farming on. Number 7 is Alaska, USA. It's not quite the same thing as being paid to move somewhere, but if you opt to set up home in Alaska, the US's most northerly state, then you will soon find yourself eligible to get money from the government. Yes, after just one entire calendar year as a resident of the state, you will find yourself eligible for the Permanent Fund Dividend, which was set up back in 1976 to reward residents with proceeds from the state's lucrative oil and gas industry. And it's not insignificant. Last year, for example, residents received $1,600 out of a $1 billion fund just for living there. The dividend peaked in 2000, at almost $2,000, but this year the legislature voted to take a portion of the fund to pay for state services.
Number 6 is Chile. Yes, it is a bit of a move, but if you're a female entrepreneur looking for something a bit different, it might appeal. It could also pay off financially. Every year, Startup Chile runs an accelerator event aimed at attracting female entrepreneurs to the country by offering them $25,000, €22,400, equity-free funding, as well as other perks, which include a year-long work visa as well as a complimentary co-working space. The most recent round of funding attracted entrepreneurs from 12 countries around the world. At number 5 is Japan. If you're fascinated by the land of the rising sun, you're in luck. The country wants to learn more about you, too. The government-sponsored JET program promotes cross-cultural understanding by recruiting people to live in Japan and work as assistant language teachers. Eligible candidates just need to have a bachelor's degree, or 3-year teacher training certification, and an interest in the country. You'll be expected to pick up some Japanese during your stay, but you don't need to be fluent to qualify. You'll receive about 2,800,000 yen, $25,666 US, in your first year, 3,600,000 yen, $33,000, in the second, 3,900,000 yen, $35,749, in the third, and 3,960,000 yen, $36,300, in the fourth and fifth. You'll also get insurance and transportation coverage for your flights to and from Japan. If you're a city mouse stuck in the country, all you need to do is hop on a free flight to one of the most densely populated places in the world. Native English speakers can relocate to Hong Kong with their family and work as a primary or secondary school teacher for a steady salary and benefits like medical insurance and travel coverage. You may be eligible to receive $20,989 in Hong Kong dollars, $2,700 US, a month as your special allowance, get your family's airfare and baggage expenses reimbursed and receive medical insurance. Once you've completed a year at your school, you may be awarded with a salary increase depending on your performance.
Number 4 is South Korea. Did you can hear North Korea? No. We are talking about South Korea. Yes, you heard right this time. South Korea. Whether you have a deep reverence for the South Korean countryside, or you just really like K-pop and kimchi, you can live here for free while making money with your language skills. You'll need at least a bachelor's degree and potentially more certification to qualify for the English program in Korea, EPIK. Pay starts at $2,000,001, about $1,775 US, per month, but the gig comes with plenty of perks, including free housing. All EPIK teachers also receive $300,001, $268 US, within the first month to help them get settled, $1,300,001, $1,154 US, within the first 1 to 6 months, and will get half of their medical insurance covered for the length of their contract. Even more bonus money is available when you complete or renew your contract.
At number 3 is a very beautiful place. Ponga, Spain. Just like villages and small towns right across Europe, just like our owner and more, which is hoping to attract new residents by pitching itself as a digital hub. Spain's Ponga, a tiny village in Asturias, is suffering from depopulation. With less than 800 people now living in this northwestern village, with Avda one of the nearest big towns, this village is paying people to move there. It is offering young couples €3,000 to move there, and you'll get an extra €3,000 for every child you have while you're there. You will need to commit to staying in the village for 5 years however, but can expect a cheap standard of living once there.
At number 2 is Vermont, USA. You will need permission to work in the US to avail of this program, but if you have or can get this, it's an attractive offering. To combat an aging population, with about 1/3 of the state's households consisting of someone aged 65 or older, and therefore try to ease the hefty tax burden in the state by sharing it among more workers, Vermont now offers a series of incentives to new residents. Yes, last year, Vermont Governor Phil Scott launched an initiative offering $10,000 to people if they would move to the state. If accepted for the Remote Worker Grant Program, you'll get a grant of $5,000 a year over 2 years, to cover moving, living and working expenses, including relocation, computer software and hardware, broadband internet and access to a co-working space.
Finally, at number 1 on our list is Montisayaga, Switzerland. Looking for a new summer home for just £1? Well, look no further than the Swiss mountain village of Montisayaga, which just this summer launched the sale of 9 stone properties, known as rustici, for €91. The pretty village is Italian-speaking, in the canton of Tessin, with views of Lake Maggiore, and is just 70 miles from Milan, handy for flying in and out of. Like other such schemes, purchasers of the properties will have to undertake a renovation of them, in accordance with conservation guidelines. But the scheme hasn't yet been given the green light. The local council is expected to sign off on the proposal this autumn. This is it for today. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.